Hidden beneath the dense jungles of central Vietnam lies a secret world few have ever seen. This is Son Doong, a cave of staggering proportions, so vast it has its own river, its own jungle, even its own weather system. It can take years to secure a booking to visit the cave. Each expedition allows only 10 guests. In fact, more people have climbed Mount Everest than have visited the cave. Follow Brett and Steve as they explore one of the most unique destinations on Earth. It begins with a trek through an ancient wilderness cloaked in mist and mystery. After several hours of trekking, we arrive at a place few outsiders have seen, Bàng National village. Bàng National is one of the most isolated communities in Vietnam. After resting in the village, we press on deeper into the valley. The terrain grows wilder, rivers must be crossed, and rocky slopes climbed as the forest grows denser. This is the journey to Hang An, a cathedral of stone hidden beneath the ancient karst mountain. Named after the swiftlets that fly gracefully through its vast chambers, Hang An is one of the largest cave passages on Earth. As we step inside, the light begins to fade. The jungle sounds hush, and what replaces them is an eerie stillness, broken only by the distant call of birds. Echoing through the vast cathedral of stone, the main cavern stretches nearly 2 kilometers long, with ceilings that soar over 100 meters high. So immense is this subterranean chamber that it has its own beach, formed by centuries of flowing water and monsoon floods. Each year, rivers rise to flood this chamber, sculpting its sandy floor, reshaping its inner sanctum, and then quietly recede, leaving behind a perfectly preserved wilderness beneath the earth. The trail to Sơn Đoòng Cave is not a path, but a test. The terrain is rugged, raw, and breathtaking. After several hours of strenuous trekking through one of the most biodiverse forests on Earth, a sight appears that few living humans have ever witnessed: a gaping wound in the mountainside. Covered in moss and vines, it yawns over 80 meters wide, a dark chasm at the base of a cliff. This is the entrance to the world's largest cave. To enter the cave, one must descend. A narrow, muddy slope leads to a sheer vertical drop of nearly 260 feet, twice the height of Niagara Falls. Here, fixed ropes and harnesses are essential. Each step is slow, deliberate, and treacherous. As the light above fades, the world begins to change. Once inside, explorers find themselves in a chamber so vast, it defies comprehension. The ceilings soar over 650 feet high, and the passage stretches into total darkness. This is not a tunnel, but a canyon beneath the earth. Deep beneath the surface of the earth, beyond towering stalagmites and colossal stone halls, lies a hidden river. It flows silently through the belly of the cave, unseen by sunlight, untouched by man for millions of years. This is the underground river of the world's largest cave. Fed by rainwater and mountain streams, the river snakes through the cave's immense passageways, cool, dark, and crystal clear. The water here is a constant 17 to 22 degrees Celsius. The team departs from the second campsite, set just beyond Doline 1, a massive skylight. What lies ahead is a realm unlike anything seen on the surface of our planet.
Tight?
Oh wow, am I even gonna fit through this?
This section of the cave ceiling has collapsed, allowing sunlight to pour into the darkness. Here the transformation is profound. Where the beam of light touches the cave floor, life takes hold. At its center rises a natural monument. The birthday cake. A 60-meter tall stalagmite layered like a tiered dessert. But instead of icing, its surface is formed from centuries of mineral-laden drips, building up ring by ring in total darkness. Here, the ceiling collapse is even larger. The result is astonishing. This is no ordinary cavern. It is an underground rainforest, complete with its own clouds, its own weather. Mist forms as the warm air meets cool stone. Occasionally, clouds drift silently through this hidden valley, brushing past stalagmites like ghosts of the surface world. This garden had formed beneath a massive ceiling collapse. This hidden jungle lies more than 300 feet beneath the surface of the earth. The time has come to leave the world beneath the earth. After days spent exploring colossal chambers, subterranean rivers, and jungles hidden in stone, the final morning begins at Camp 3. The route out is demanding. The trail from Camp 3 leads back past the Great Wall of Vietnam, a massive calcite formation rising nearly 90 meters high. This towering flowstone barrier marks one of the cave's grandest final features. It is not merely a climb, it is a re-entry into the world above. And so the journey comes to an end. And though the cave now lies behind Brett and Steve, its memory will echo not in the darkness below, but in the awe it leaves behind above.